there were 3 little trees on a mountaintop. The trees dreamed about what they wanted to become when they grew up.
I want to hold treasure. I want to be covered with gold and filled with precious stones. I want to become the most beautiful treasure chest in the world.
I want to travel mighty waters carrying powerful kings. I want to be the biggest ship in the world.
I don't want to leave the mountaintop at all. I want to grow so tall that people will stop and stare at me and raise their eyes up to heaven and think of God. I want to be the tallest tree in the world.
Years passed, grain grew, the sun shone, and the little trees grew tall. One day, a woodcutter climbed the mountain. Let's see what he does.
This tree is perfect. Let me cut it. Okay. This tree is strong. Let me cut it. This tree is tall. Let me cut it. I will use each tree and sell it for money.
The first tree rejoiced when the woodcutter brought it to a carpenter shop, but the man fashioned it into a feed box for animals, filled with hay. The second tree smiled when the woodcutter took her to a shipyard, but no mighty ship was made that day. Out of it instead, the one strong tree was hammered and made into a simple fishing boat. The third tree was confused when the woodcutter cut her into strong beams and left her in the lumberyard. Years went by, and the trees forgot about their dreams. Then, one day, a man and a woman came to the barn. The woman gave birth and delivered the newborn baby in the feed box that was made from the first tree. The tree could feel the magnitude of this event and the glory of this child. She realized that it held the greatest treasure of all time, a treasure so immaculate, a gift so indescribable and incorruptible. So, at this Christmas time, let's renew our salvation, adore Him and enthrone Him in every aspect of our lives. One day, a tired traveler and his friends crowded into the old fishing boat. The traveler fell asleep as the second tree quietly sailed out into the lake. Soon, a thundering storm arose.
Jesus.
Who is this man? Even the wind and the waves obey him.
At once, the second tree knew she was carrying the King of creation, who can calm every kind of storm. We know Jesus rebukes the disciples for their little faith. This festive season, may we create new opportunities to grow in faith. One Friday morning, the third tree was tilted when her beams were taken from the forgotten woodpile and shuddered when soldiers nailed a man's hands to her. She felt ugly, harsh, and cruel.
Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do.
Surely, He took up our pain and bore our suffering, yet we considered Him punished by God, stricken by Him and afflicted. But He was pierced for our transgressions, He was crushed for our integrities. The punishment that brought us peace was on Him, and by His own we are healed. It's not all about the angels or the shepherds or the wise men. It's about the cross. Christmas is about forgiving and restoring relationships. On Sunday morning, when the sun rose and the earth trembled with joy beneath her, the third tree knew God's love had changed everything.
I'm the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me shall live even if he dies.
Christ's second coming is as imminent as his first. He comes as the King of Kings to wipe away every tear. This is the hope of Christmas, the hope of eternal life. As God had a beautiful plan for the 3 trees, God also has a beautiful plan for each of our lives. Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11 to 12. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. Our kids wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Tập được đâu mà lo